Hello there and welcome to the Nutmeg on Guardian TV. My name is Solomon Foe and today it's a monologue. As you can see, I'm the only one here on set. And we're going to be talking about Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. Congratulations to Arsenal. Congratulations to Mikel Arteta. They are wedded together in bed. At this time, Mikel Arteta is the coach of Arsenal. So I think what I'm going to be talking about in my monologue today is that what would represent success for Mikel Arteta at Arsenal. I think for me, there are short-term successes and long-term successes. And currently, what will represent a short-term success would be in the next 1 or 2 years, it gets them into the UEFA Champions League, probably starting from this season. Although this season, if it doesn't get them into the UEFA Champions League places, getting them to Europa League would still be some measure of success if there is that perceivable increase in the way they play, improvement rather, in the way they play, where they play together as a team, where the defense looks less confused, where there's a perceivable playing pattern and everybody in the dressing room is happy once again. So I think that would represent some form of success, but for it to be measured this season is getting them into the Champions League. So next year or next season, getting them competing, probably for the title or even for Champions League places again. So on the long term, success would be for Mikel Arteta to establish himself as a manager to reckon with. A whole lot of words, including inexperience, has been thrown around for Mikel Arteta. So understanding that this is his first managerial job, although he has interned, as you can put it, was the assistant manager for Pep Guardiola for about 3.5 years, but he has not gotten the job as the main man with his team. So I think the inexperience is something that has been thrown around for a bit, but I think he needs some sort of time for him to establish himself as a good manager. So it will be a long-term success for him and also for Arsenal. Establishing yourself as a good manager also means that you get results right, you get your team competing and you get a couple of trophies in. So that's it for what will constitute success. Now, for the other question I want to really talk about, should Arsenal have hired Mikel Arteta like a year ago when they had the option between Unai Emery and Mikel Arteta then? For me, I think Arsenal did the right thing in signing Unai Emery. Why? Because it was the safer option. It was less of a risk. And the very fact that Mikel Arteta currently is wiser because he had more time under Pep Guardiola as the assistant manager. You're looking at the fact that this season, it's a different ballgame entirely. You see that Manchester City are behind Liverpool. There's a whole lot of pressure on them. So he must have picked up a couple of other things from Pep Guardiola, how to manage a team in such situations, how to keep the dressing room balanced, how to still keep your eyes on the ball, in giving yourself opportunities and hope of getting to overturn a huge deficit when Liverpool is ahead of you. So I'm sure he must have learned more things compared to last season. Between 1 year, he is a better person, I would assume, and a better person as a manager, I'm saying now, that he has picked a couple of other things with that Pep Guardiola. And for Unai Emery, was the safe option then, and it reduces the risk of there being any major bust. The very fact that he got them to the UEFA Europa League finals, that was last season, and also he did admirably well for them. And Arsenal were smart enough to let go of him when they saw that things were going that really bad. That's when things were not going as they were meant to go. So bringing in Arteta at this current time, I think it's the perfect thing, if I can use the word perfect, but I think it's the right time for Arteta to come into this side. So the last question I'm going to be pondering on now is, would the inexperience count for anything with this Arsenal side with Mikel Arteta at the helm? For me, like I said earlier, inexperience has been a word that has been bandied around for quite a while with Mikel Arteta. But when you look at the fact that he has studied or understudied a manager who also had that tag attached to him, you'd understand that, okay, Mikel Arteta has a very good shot since he has learned from one of the greatest managers of the game in Pep Guardiola. So now seeing that he's getting his first job, is playing with, is going to have Mesut Ozil in his team, and he and Mesut Ozil played together in the team together. That was a couple of years back when he was still playing at Arsenal. So you understand that, okay, this is a very, very young manager but he's one person who has the support of some of the best managers. I'm sure if he's going through, if he needs advice on certain things, I'm sure he has this probably Pep Guardiola on speed dial, and he can also call Arsene Wenger and talk to them. So I can't say with absolute certainty if the inexperience is going to be counting for anything. Why? Because there's hindsight to really look at these things. These things can really go well or they can go really bad. So we're not sure what to get from Mikel Arteta, but based on the fact that he has served and understudied under Pep Guardiola, I think he has learned a couple of things that would be able to apply at the Arsenal side, get them playing together as a team, and he has his ideas too that he hopes to translate to the team. So I'm not so sure if we're going to be hung up on the fact that he's inexperienced more so than the fact that he has to get the job done. He has to hit the ground running as soon as possible. So that's all we can take on the Nutmeg on Guardian TV today. If you enjoyed this monologue, subscribe to this YouTube channel already. Yep, and let me know in the comment section what you think about Arteta becoming the coach of Arsenal. Is it going to do good? Is it going to bust? Is it going to be really bad? You know, certain situations, it comes to mind David Moyes at Manchester United then when he came into the side, although it was slightly different, it wasn't as inexperienced, but it was a huge shift from Everton to Manchester United then, and it was really bad. So let me know in the comment section what you think about Mikel Arteta becoming the coach of Arsenal. Till then, this has been the Nutmeg, and my name is Solomon Fowe.